Let's just, give it a second real quick. Yo, give us a second while we get this all set up right quick. But while y'all wait, Borba has a little bit to tell you guys. Tell him a little bit about the weekend, Johnny B.
The weekend.
Not the rapper, but like the weekend. Like, what'd you do this weekend, bro?
I didn't do anything.
Nothing? Just stay
No,
home?
yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to just be at home, bro. It's not always terrible.
It's not always terrible.
It's not always it doesn't always have to be about, partying and beaches and oceans and stuff like that,
Don't fool yourself. I can't share this to my Facebook, I guess.
Oh, who's watching?
What is going on?
If you're watching on YouTube, please comment. What's that? Oh,
a bunch of Facebook. Golly.
God, I wish I could pause this for just a second.
Get on this thing. I'm not on Facebook all week, and then I get on. And I got like 80 friend suggestions.
95.
This is unbelievable.
95 people. Got 99 problems, but oh my God, this is. Say something.
Hello.
No. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Action. Give us a second. Just give us just a split.
No way, I'm starting it.
Okay.
Ready? What is going on, everybody? It is the two made men of the hour.
It is your boy Renee, and along with me, my partner, the one and only John Borba. And this is Speaking Out Loud. Wake up. It's 9:34. It's time to get today started. Man, what a week do we have in store for us today? Week 9. There's a game going on right now. The Jags and the Houston Texans up in London. You guys are probably wondering why I have a beanie and me and Borba both have a jacket. And you're probably thinking that my heater doesn't work. Well,
pretty close.
In the bar, it actually is not that great. So it's a little bit chilly. I left the freaking window open.
Nice.
With the fan on last night because I was so hot about the fight. So it was hot in here. So I left all that stuff on and it was rolling. But anyways, man, do not forget to like and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, hit the sign up button on the page. It'll take you directly to our YouTube channel where you can like and subscribe. Also, hit us with some comments. We're always curious to know what you guys think. Also, if you're watching on our page, please do not forget to share and like, man. Join the show. Hit us up on the comments. We'll try to get to as many questions as we possibly can, or responses, or debates, whatever you guys may have. But welcome to the show. This is Speaking Out Loud, JB. What is the drink of the day?
Where is the drink of the day?
It's in between your legs.
Oh. Let's hit it. Today's drink of the day. What is this?
What is this?
Today's drink of the day is some nasty rum chata.
Why do you start it like that?
Some rum chata. And we're going to put some of this in our coffee for this morning. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It sounds like a terrible idea.
Ooh. We're going to try it, though.
Might as well.
It's so gross.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. May the Lord be with us because he knows we need him. Hey, guys, while Borba's pouring that up, Next weekend, Cowboys Vikings should be fun. Should be fun. It's gonna get loud. I don't know if I've ever seen Borba. I don't know if you guys have seen Borba get crazy, but next week should be interesting. Should be interesting.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Well. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
This is rum chata with coffee. Champion's drink. It's actually not terrible, right?
Because you really.
My coffee's black though.
Yeah. I put some creamer in mine.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
No one can see it.
Nobody can
No.
Mine. Okay, so I drink straight black coffee, and Borba is
Has some creamer.
it looks like a glass of milk. So you put so much damn creamer in it. So his is more like coffee in his creamer with a splash of rum chata. Zach, welcome to the show, man. Vikings suck. I mean, Eagles suck.
Eagles.
Vikings too, though.
No, they don't.
So I don't know about you guys. If anybody watched the fights last night, it was for the BMF belt, a little WWE type deal thing that was going on with The Rock. Presented the belt and everything. For me, real quick, let me just give y'all my take on it. I was upset. I was going for Nate Diaz, but I really wasn't going for Nate Diaz because I like Jorge Masvidal. So it was kind of just one of those people's fight things. But I ended up rooting right before the fight. I ended up rooting for Nate Diaz because I knew he was the underdog, and I knew more than likely he was going to get his ass whooped. But I was pissed off that they stopped it in the third round because of a cut. The hype into that fight, the type of person that Nate Diaz is I just don't think you stop the fight in that situation because of a goddamn cut. Do I think Nate Diaz was going to come back? Probably not. He was probably just going to get knocked out the next round. But I would have loved to see him get knocked out instead of it being stopped over a damn doctor. I'm pretty sure that doctor is probably the hatest person in the UFC universe right now. It was almost as bad as, well, no, that cut was really bad, but like the whole Sage thing, like, you know how pissed people were all pissed off about that. I almost want to compare it to that, dude. I was livid. But so you paid $60 for that fight. I understand how pissed you were. That sucks. But Jorge Masvidal is on another level. There's levels to that game, and I don't think Nate Diaz is on that level that Jorge Masvidal is on. That's for sure. Nate Diaz is if it couldn't have ended any better for him because the way how it was controversial, because he was getting his ass whooped the whole fight. He was just getting thrown around. So, but anyways, enough of the UFC stuff, man. I was just a little hot about it. So let's just jump into this week, bro. Fun week. Biggest game of the week. I was going to say the Chiefs and Vikings, but we just found out, or not just, but we found out that Patrick Mahomes will not be playing today.
Not that it would really change the outcome.
Why is that?
Because he's hurt anyways.
I still think at 80%, Patrick Mahomes could change the outcome of that game.
I think we've seen enough to find out like what's the Chiefs' weaknesses and how you can beat them. I think a lot of teams are catching on to that. So,
but the way your DBs are playing, you would think Tyreek Hill would just completely go off. Yeah.
The thing is that our DBs can always be corrected because Trey Waynes. I don't know why they're a lot of people are testing Trey Waynes deep and nobody's been successful. They're only testing him. Like Xavier Rhodes is not playing well, but they're not testing him like they're testing Trey Waynes. And for some reason, it's just Trey Waynes is playing good deep ball coverage. So you got to give him that. But
what up, Oaxaca?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is that type of player though that at 80% you.
Yeah, but
so you're gonna tell me you're not? Are you nervous right now about this game?
Yeah, just because how they played the Packers. I mean, they're a competitive team. Like they got good players, so I don't expect nothing, less. But they're not.
So if Patrick Mahomes is playing, you're telling me right now you're not slamming that coffee.
I'm like looking forward to this game a lot more.
I feel like you're looking forward to it. Regardless.
I'm still looking forward to it, but it's like you're going against Patrick Mahomes. Like I want to see what we're really made of.
Okay,
like,
so if the Vikings lose today, what does that say about them?
Upset.
What does that say about them?
It means that they're not as good as a team as I thought they were. There's a lot of people thought they were. This is a game that you should be able to win. without Patrick Mahomes. You like if we're a playoff team coming out of the NFC, it's a team that it's a game that you should win. You know what I mean? Like you're disappointed if the team doesn't come through.
If they lose this game, where does that put y'all?
6-3.
It's two games.
Still be
two
a
games
wild,
back,
we'll still
right?
be a wild card. It's just we'll be 2 games behind Green Bay for the division. So, and we need to keep pace with them because we'll get them later on in the year at home. So, yeah.
Oh man, I don't like the way that sat there, Borba. If the Vikings lose this game, it's a panic time, bro. It's time to panic just a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're just
what you're
win.
just saying, like, oh, it's just. Well, I'm just gonna be a little bit sad. Hell no! If the Vikings lose, and it's because Kirk Cousins, all the goddamn question marks are back where they were.
Yeah, but I'm not hoping that they lose.
I'm not asking if you're hoping. I'm asking if they do.
I'm not thinking if they do. Like literally, I'm not thinking about them losing at all today. But
so we're 100% confident right now. You're gonna tell your people right now. Go bet your money on the Vikings today because we are winning this game.
Well, we're the favorites.
I know that.
Anyways, so
yeah, because they don't have Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs, if you want to make some like money.
If
right?
you want to make some money, you're telling me that there's a chance.
I don't know how all that betting stuff works.
There's a chance, yeah.
There's no. There's a chance, but they played the Packers good, but I believe we're better than the Packers. I'll say it all day. I think we're better than the Packers. So I just think.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Tell me why you feel that the Vikings are better than the Packers.
I think we're better than the Packers because we got a better running game.
Okay.
We got
is the Vikings is the Packers running game bad?
No, it's good.
It's above average.
We got the better running back.
Okay.
We got the better wide receivers. We got the better tight ends. We got the better edge rushers all day over the Smiths. I'll say all day we got the better edge rushers. We got the better linebackers. We got the better safeties. The only thing I'll throw up right now is the corner.
Most importantly,
we overall the Vikings have a top 3 roster.
But most important, Borba. Most importantly here, I want you
quarterback.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one position you did not name.
Okay, look, I'm a low B student, and everybody gets their A's. So sometimes Kirk Cousins is a B quarterback, and he's going to get his A's.
Maybe a C.
He's going to study.
C+.
No, he's not. He's a B quarterback, and he's going to have days where he gets A's. And I think today he's going to have another A performance. He's still a B quarterback, but sometimes you get A performances. So if we can get a lot more A's instead of C's, then we'll be in good shape.
But at the quarterback position, you're saying that the Vikings are better than the Packers all day, yeah?
At what position?
But at the quarterback position, the most important position of the game, you guys are at it's in different levels. It's a Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz type deal.
Okay. But
can you give me that one?
When it comes to play action, Kirk Cousins is one of the best in the league. Like he's probably better.
If the running game's working,
yes, he's just as good as Aaron Rodgers when it comes to play action. Look up his stat. Like he's like first in every play action like category this year. First, second, he's like top 3 in every play action category this year. So yeah, I'll take Kirk Cousins when it comes to play action and stuff. But that's when the game's working. But when it comes to making plays outside the pocket, yeah, you give it to Aaron Rodgers. Like who else is going to do it better than him? Like we've already, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they're evenly matched, but to me, the biggest difference for them two is going to be Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes continues to play how he's playing. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to have a field day on y'all's corners, and that's what it's going to come down to is y'all's DBs.
There's a lot more than that. Can they get the run game going? If our pressure is there, Aaron Rodgers, we've had success getting pressure on Aaron Rodgers, making it tough for him. He's made bad plays against us. He's gotten sacked. He's gotten strip sacked. It's just Why are we talking about this game? Let's talk about today's
Focus
game.
on what's going on. Okay, I'm sorry. I got you all bottled up over there.
Yeah, you're finding blood going a little bit. Like,
That's what we wanted.
I was a little slow this morning, but now the blood levels have raised a little.
Now we're alert, baby, alert.
Yeah. So
big test for the New England Patriots today. Baltimore heading over to Foxborough. Did I say that right?
Foxborough.
Yeah. But actually, I said that wrong because Tom Brady and the Patriots are heading over to Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore.
It's our Sunday night football game. What do you think about this game, man? We got the Patriots undefeated heading over to a 5-2 Ravens who are coming off a dub.
Finally, the Patriots can play somebody who's
good,
who's
decent,
who's a contender. You know what I mean?
Who has a defense?
So, and I think one thing about Bill Belichick and like how he prepares, he can prepare for anybody, but it's like when he goes against when he goes against a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, that's a whole different type of different preparation. You know what I mean? And I think it's going to be harder. I think it's harder during the week to prepare for that. So I think the defense is gonna struggle a little bit this week. They're still a good defense, but I don't think they're as good as people are making them out to be.
Yeah.
They're saying they're deep at linebacker. Like, come on. I think their defense is so overhyped right now. They got good secondary. They got some good safeties. I mean, their defense, I don't know.
Their defense is good. They're good.
It's good. It's
but they're not. Yeah, they're not. I think there's too much hype around them.
There's way too much hype. They haven't played no one.
Exactly. So I mean, I feel like because of the teams they played and their level of talent, they should be undefeated. You know. But today's a real test as to how great.
And I think they're going to struggle against a good run game, and they're going to struggle against Lamar Jackson's mobility. And I think it's going to be a real close game. And if that defense plays good, then I think the Ravens can get the dub today.
Vincent says the Patriots will get their first L.
I think so. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll give you our predictions later on this afternoon. Vincent did say Baltimore by 7, and he keeps commenting, "Go 49ers."
Yeah, we should probably touch on that game real quick.
Vince, I would have loved to see this confidence whenever we gave you that phone call, man.
Yeah.
God.
So I'll go 49ers.
But I'm not feeling too great.
We're not going to win the Super Bowl, but go 49ers.
I would have loved that confidence then. Yeah. But I like it, Vince. I like it, man.
Yeah, but we could talk about that game real quick. The Thursday night Cardinals and 49ers. Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo had
another
outstanding game, actually.
Really?
No, he had a really good game. Probably his best game, but I mean, it was against the Cardinals. I feel like he should have.
Teams like that, yeah, you
have to have those types of games. So,
yeah, okay, but
come in.
But anyways, yeah, it was a close game. Cardinals, I think Kyler Murray, he's definitely getting better every week. I'll say that much. And
yeah, if anything, I think in that game, what we learned is that, for me, what I've learned is at the beginning of the year, I said Kyler Murray is not going to be effective.
Yeah,
in the NFL.
That's what I kind of said too. I kind of was rolling that way. But I mean, he's all right.
He's mobile.
He's not too bad.
He actually fits in the new NFL now. The only thing is that if he continues to do what all of the mobile quarterbacks do, is not learn to slide, he's not going to last very long.
He's got to protect himself.
Yeah.
His O-line, I mean, he's got his best receivers are like a 37-year-old Larry Fitzgerald, 38-year-old Larry Fitzgerald. I think they need a couple more playmakers, or they need them to develop a little bit more, get a better O-line. I don't know about David Johnson anymore. Like, he's getting up there. He's injury prone now. So I think when you get more weapons, and of course, I think the first thing you should do is go out in free agency, try to like stack up on that defense for next year. You know what I mean? Help him out defensively. And then get a good running game and get a good offensive line. Then put the wide receivers around him. I think that's how you should build your team, kind of.
Oh, for sure.
Defensively, and then O-line, good running game, and then just work out, on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Get the icing. Receivers are the icing on the cake. And, you can still eat your cake without no icing. You know what I mean?
I like
so,
that. So,
you stack up on defense, O-line, running game. Work on those three things during this offseason, and they can be they can compete next year. I think they're going to keep getting better this year, obviously, but yeah, they're not too bad.
And on the 49ers,
and
Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm still not sold. I'm not sold that he's great. I think he's good. I think he's a little above average, but I don't think you put him above like Dak Prescott.
I don't think
Carson
we would do.
Wentz
I don't think we do that yet. No, once we see him in the playoffs, obviously they're probably going to make playoffs.
Yeah,
this year.
for sure.
So we'll see him against other elite quarterbacks.
Well, right now, so the 49ers right now, they got Seattle coming up next week, which is going to be a good test for them.
Yes. Now we're going to start seeing more of the second half.
Yeah, the 49ers have a tougher schedule in the second half. They got the Seahawks twice. They got the Rams again. The Rams are better than what they were at the beginning. They're 10 times better than what they were at the very beginning, and that's when the 49ers did pull out a close one. But, Joey Bosa is a bad dude. Nick Bosa, my bad. Chargers.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa is a bad dude, bro, and
that defense. That's one thing about defense.
He's making a run for defensive.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. No, defensive rookie of the year for sure. He's won that already.
Yeah.
He's definitely won that. He's won that without a doubt.
Where the 49ers have
defense
won.
is for real.
Oh yeah.
I'll take the defense.
Yeah.
And the thing is, their defense is gonna win them games because offensively, you got no first rounders. You know what I mean? You got some decent O-linemen, those are your first round picks, but you have no first round wide receivers. You got Matt Breida's undrafted. You got guys that are just making plays on offense, but it's going to come down to the defense.
They're buying in, and you can. A lot of the leadership, I think, goes to the coach there, man. Young dude.
He just knows how to game.
Yeah, making a hell of a difference. And the biggest steal for the 49ers is goddamn Sanders, right?
Yeah.
He's balling out. Pretty much won him that game.
Yeah. He'll be good.
He had some big-ass catches there in the final drive. So, I think Jimmy Garoppolo is set up to make a Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, we're just going to see another Matt Ryan type deal where it's too much hype around him and then ends up being an average Joe. Yeah. Matt Ryan, there was so much hype around him, and you made it to a Super Bowl, but
lately they've fallen off. They just need a new.
They need a restart.
Yeah,
but Matt Ryan.
Since Kyle Shanahan left, that's when everything's been just falling apart. Look, it shows.
Jimmy Garoppolo, we're gonna find out a little bit more about him next week, just like we will today on the Patriots. These two teams haven't really played anybody. I get they're undefeated, and you can see the 49ers played the Rams. The Rams were. We've seen the difference between the beginning of the year and now. So we'll see next week. We'll see if we get the same comments next week about the 49ers as they are.
It's going to be interesting to watch them at the second half of the season when the weather's now getting colder.
Yeah.
We'll see when things start changing a little bit.
That
November, December football. It's different than September and October.
Let's look at the 49ers schedule going forward here. Excuse me. All right, guys. So we got Seattle next week. Tough game. We're going to really see something out of them. Then they got the Cardinals at home. Based off of the previous game, you might think it might be a good game even then. Then you got the Packers going to San Francisco. Aaron Rodgers is a bad dude no matter what, man. It doesn't matter where you put Aaron Rodgers, inside, outside, cold, hot, warm, rainy, doesn't matter. Bad dude. Then you got Baltimore in Baltimore.
Another tough game.
Then you got the Saints in New Orleans.
Another tough game. What if they just lose and don't even make the playoffs? God. I can see that happening.
Then you have Atlanta. That's a dub, I think.
Oh yeah.
Then you got the Rams again.
Unless it's a huge.
Then you got a stacked Rams team that's playing pretty well right now.
Yeah, they're probably figuring.
And then you got Seattle. That might just be a game for the final spot in that division.
That might be a game to win the division.
No, I feel like the Rams are going to blow it out now.
What? Win the division?
You don't think so? You don't have a chance?
Nah. There's going to be a 10-win team out of that division that doesn't make the playoffs. It's kind of
scary.
Yeah.
Would y'all agree with this 49er fans? Or did we just hit a nerve a little bit? What if your team? If your team goes 10-6 and they don't make the playoffs? I can already hear everybody talking shit about the 9-7 team that made that one division.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good if 49ers go 10-6
and don't make
end off the second half of the season. I'm not saying that. I think the 49ers will probably
I think they're going to be a wild card team.
It's I think out of the Seahawks and the Rams, like there might be one of them that don't make it. Unless they both come on strong at the end of this. Like, maybe 3 teams will make a playoff push right there. But the whole NFC just... No. Oh, you're right.
And then two. So that's going to say that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That means that the Vikings are like somebody.
The Vikings and the Packers won't make it.
Yeah. No, okay, yeah. 2 teams. Yeah. I mean, unless we like somehow win the division, and then the Packers are like 10-6, and then like the whole NFC West is just like 11-5, then like they'll kick out the Packers. Like that'll be great.
Yeah, what will be annoying is when there's like 9-7 teams in the AFC that make it. Yeah. That'll really piss off.
When the Browns are 7-9 and make a wild card spot, that'll never happen. By the way, but.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Adam Thielen officially active versus the Chiefs.
Adam Thielen active. Yeah, buddy. Yes. I don't have to move that on my fantasy team. Skylar did say Dalvin Cook better go off today because he has him on his.
He will. I think that's where it starts. We're going to run the ball good.
Earl said you'd like that, Borba. See, I'm guessing he meant seeing the Packers.
I do like that.
Earl, you got to go watch back. There was a little debate on the Packers and Vikings there that me and Borba
be like, you're stupid, Borba. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
So
really,
record yourself and shoot us your response. So, do you think we are just being 49er haters?
No, I'm just saying like they still have like what are you gonna see when they play elite competition?
Yeah,
when you play Aaron Rodgers, like are you gonna be able to keep up with him or? I mean, I think the defense is for real. Don't get me wrong, but like, is Jimmy G gonna make some plays at the end of the game when he needs to make plays to like win the game? Because they're gonna have a close game.
I'm sticking to how I feel.
They're
about
not gonna
Jimmy
win. Yeah,
I'm sticking to how I feel about Jimmy G.
And what's cool about the Jimmy G, Jacoby Brissett, like they're like 21-2 this year, like their combined record.
Oh yeah.
Tom Brady, Brissett, and GQ. They're 21-2 this year combined. All Patriot quarterbacks. Like, are the Patriots like just like are they just quarterback drafters? Like, what do they do?
Well, we'll find out,
like,
man.
I don't understand how they're so different.
Let me ask you a little question here, JB. Man, I've been feeling some type of way for this entire year about the Cleveland Browns. Is there still hope in Cleveland?
A lot of people are going to say there's hope. Because the second half schedule is literally like they should only lose like one game this whole second half.
The Browns?
These last 8 games, they should only lose one time. But I don't think so.
You talking about the Browns?
Yeah, the Browns. They should literally be like 7-1 the second half of the season. And I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to go 7-9. 7-9 probably. Maybe 8-8. I don't think they're making the playoffs, even at 8-8.
Right now they're sitting at 2-5, yeah?
2-5. They get the Broncos today. I'll give them that win.
Let's predict the rest of this real quick.
All right. So they got the Broncos today.
Okay, Broncos. Yeah, I think that's a dub.
I'll take that as a dub. Yeah,
I'll take that dub.
Brandon Allen is starting for the Broncos. Yeah,
I still got hope, man. I still got hope for Cleveland. I think they're gonna go 9-7, potentially 10-6.
Oh my God.
Maybe I'm going more for 9-7 here. Because as I read down this, we'll show you, okay? So here we go.
All right.
Cleveland, this is for you. All right, man. You got the Browns and Broncos got the dub today, I think.
I'll take Browns today.
Bills going over to Cleveland. That's a tough one, but I think
I'm gonna give
them
a dub. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
so they're 4-5.
4-5. Then they got Pittsburgh going over to Cleveland, which is going to lead me to my next question on them. They play them twice.
That's an interesting game.
The thing for me is, do you think Pittsburgh is out?
No, because Pittsburgh has won 3 of their last 4 games after starting 0-3. They're now 3-4. So they're still competing. They're still against the Colts today. It's gonna be a close game. They're when you think about it, they're kind of similar in a lot of ways. You got 2 backup quarterbacks who weren't supposed to be starters but are now starters.
Mm-hmm.
You got a defense that both defenses can rush the passer. But I think the Colts are in the bottom half of the league. I think they're 25th, 26th in allowing in rush yards allowed or yards per carry allowed. So if you can feed James Conner, if he can have a successful day, and then you can put pressure on Jacoby Brissett, it makes the game harder. Because one thing the Steelers can do really, really good is get after the quarterback. And if they can get a run game with that.
If I'm right, you might want to double check me on this, but James Conner, I believe, is not playing today.
Really?
Yeah, I believe he got hurt last week.
Oh, that changes a lot of things.
Yeah. So I actually see them losing today.
Let me look that up.
Double check me on that. And all right, so I think Browns beat the Steelers at home. And then they got the Dolphins. That's another dub. Agree?
Yeah.
Then they got the Steelers again. Wishy-washy. You can even say they go 1-1. Okay. Got the Bengals, dub. They got the Cardinals, dub. They got the Bengals again, dub. And they got Baltimore. So there's 2 games in there that they may lose. They just got to pull at least.
I feel like they're going to get upsetted by someone. I think they might take a loss to the Steelers. I feel like the Steelers are going to be able to get a win.
Aaron Medella said James Conner's out today, so
he's out.
He did.
That changes.
Appreciate you confirming that for us.
That changes a lot for this game. That the Steelers need to win this game against the Colts. That changes a lot, unless somebody else can step up. But
that's 2 games. They can go 9-7.
Yeah, it's
and I think a 9-7 team is gonna make it in the playoffs there in the AFC.
I really don't think so. I really don't think so.
There's just not much going on over there, though. There's not much going on.
No, I think both wild card teams are going to be 10-6. I think you're either going to have the Colts both easily be 10-win teams. One of them is going to be a wild card. And then who's the other wild card? Who would you take as the other wild card?
The mother Browns.
The Browns?
I don't like you hating on my Browns, man.
I'm not taking
Give them some love, bro.
I'm not giving them no love.
Baker Mayfield is coming, baby.
An undisciplined team. Baker Mayfield's not going to last long in this league with how his attitude is and how he could be the next Ryan Leaf. I'm not even joking.
Damn, boy.
His attitude is not going to get him far. I'm telling you right now.
Someone tell Austin Raider what this man just said.
Yeah, but
Browns are making the playoffs. I'm gonna stick with it, man. I might swallow those words. More than likely, I will. But I like that. So for me, the Browns are not quite out.
If the Browns aren't out, the Raiders aren't out, Steelers aren't out, Jaguars aren't out, Titans aren't out, Chargers aren't out. There's a lot of teams that aren't out then.
Yeah, but they're not.
You can make the case
they're
on
not
anyone,
at the same level.
Chargers is they always make late season runs. They're awful, but they get it turned around and they'll end up 9-7, 8-8. They're always there.
Have a little faith, man. This is my bold prediction for the year is that Cleveland is still making the playoffs.
My bold prediction.
As far as how well I feel about it, I'm not gonna say I'd bet on it.
My bold prediction is still the Dolphins winning a game. Just kidding. They're gonna win a game.
Earl said, "So Renee, you think the Browns get in over the Bills?"
See, like this. See,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I think we found out a lot about the Bills last week.
I think we're gonna have a rough stretch on the back
I
end.
think
also.
the Bills fall off.
So they might.
I don't think their defense is that great. I like their secondary. I like Tre'Davious White. I like their safeties, Micah Hyde and Poyer or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they got some good secondary players. It's just I don't think they don't got enough on offense. With like Josh Allen, like he's not bad, but like he's not going to be able to light you up or anything.
Yeah,
there's no go-to wide receiver.
Enough.
Yeah, like
he just does enough.
I think the Bills will end up this year 8-8, but I could get you the last wild card spot. So that's what the Browns are gonna have to compete with.
I like the Browns still. I think it's still open for them. So don't tap out just yet, Browns fans.
Yeah, Browns fans.
Oh, poor little Browns fans. LeBron's not there in Cleveland anymore, so it's just shitty place to be, I bet.
It's probably not that bad. Not much.
All right, my dude. You got a big upset for today? I said, do you got a big upset today, Borba?
Upset today.
The Chiefs over the Vikings?
That's not an upset.
Is that how you feel?
No. You know what? For my upset of the day, it's not much of an upset.
The Vikings. I mean,
I don't know. Would this be like considered an upset, like Titans beating the Panthers? Would that be an upset? I think so because the Panthers are 4-3, Titans are 3-4. I don't know. I'll say
that's the upset you want to pick.
I mean, it's not an exciting game, that one that jumps off paper, but
at all.
No, but okay, listen. Since Ryan Tannehill's come in, like that Titans team is different. Like this, I've said this. This is the team that can make a run.
Yeah.
For that wild card
Ryan
spot.
Tannehill.
Listen, this is a team. The Titans can make a run for a wild card spot. That's one of the reasons I'm not picking the Browns as wild card. This could be another wild card team. I'll take them. I think they upset the Panthers today.
Goddamn, the more we keep talking, the less I'm feeling about the Browns.
another upset.
But I like that pick. And then,
I just like how they put Ryan Tannehill in.
I like the
Marcus Mariota's. He's done
for easy. Yeah,
he's done.
Yeah.
But I think Ryan Tannehill changes that team. Like he can make better throws.
Marcus Mariota is basically the next Vince Young as of right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Legit. But
okay, how do you like this upset?
Please don't say it.
How do you like this upset?
Are you gonna say it?
How do you like this upset? No.
Okay.
I
feel like where you're going. I feel like I know where you're going.
No, I'm gonna pick this upset. Also, what about this one? Chargers over Packers.
No. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Since Earl's watching, Chargers over Packers. Phillip Rivers stays clean in the pocket. Austin Eckler has a career day. Keenan Allen just goes ham on those young corners.
Oh, man, you realize they're playing.
Sense.
Yeah, I know. God, Jesus Christ, they're playing in NLA, which isn't even LA,
which is a huge home crowd advantage.
Jesus, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna edit that shit out.
Happen.
Let's not pick that upset. Okay,
it could happen.
No, be a little more realistic. Are you sticking to that one?
I'm sticking to the Titans over the Panthers.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Or I mean, you could always go Giants over Cowboys.
Yeah. Aaron Melendez just said that the Giants beat the Cowboys. That's an upset. I mean,
see, that's not too far fetched. Like, I really don't think. I don't think it's too far fetched.
That's not happening. No, it's not happening, man. It's not happening.
You have some tape.
Giants isn't beating. No, they're not beating Dallas.
Yeah, I just think the Giants' defense is just so awful. I just think there's no chance.
Today, I feel like it's a good day. You know, I woke up feeling a little dangerous.
Where is this going?
You know, it's a little chilly out there. up in KC.
God.
It's a televised game,
At 11 o'clock.
but it's televised. It's almost like a primetime game at 11 o'clock. There's a lot of eyes on this game. The Chiefs have a winning record.
The Chiefs are 0-3 at home.
The Chiefs have a winning record, and if you can just tell me real quick, what is Kirk Cousins' record against winning teams? Can you just refresh my memory real quick?
6-27.
6-27.
Look at other quarterbacks. You know what? You know what Matt Stafford is against winning teams.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. That's not what I'm talking about. Right here.
You know what Aaron Rodgers is
Hold on.
against winning teams.
Just listen. Hear me. I'm not talking about them though. I'm talking about Kirk Cousins right now. You know, and like it's cold, bro, and it's prime time. It's a prime time game, and you know,
No, it's not. It's at 11 o'clock.
but it's a prime.
This is where Kirk Cousins makes a living.
It's cold, you know. It's a little chilly out there, but Adam Thielen's going off today. I got him on my fantasy team. Nah, I just wanted. Oh, did you guys see Borbo ready to go off? Now, I really think my pick for the day. I don't know if this is technically an upset, but I got Baltimore beating the Patriots by. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, that's an upset.
No, I'm not even gonna give a score. I'm hoping they win by more than 7. That's far fetched, but I do see Baltimore cooking today. I think I give Mark Ingram the ball just a little bit more, please, and go eat, man. So that's my pick for the day. I got Baltimore really cooking out today. Lamar Jackson's gonna run for 100+ yards, and Bill Belichick's. If they stack the box and just play man, and Lamar's gonna break outside on that. There's gonna be one or two plays.
The way the Patriots play defense, how they've been sitting like cover zero blitzes and stuff like that. I think they got to change that up. But how are they going to change it up? How are they going to make it harder for Lamar Jackson? And I think that's where they're going to struggle. So I think that makes it an interesting game. I think it's going to be close.
It's going to be a fun one.
That's why I think the Ravens can pull it off today.
I like the Ravens. I like the Ravens
too.
That's my pick.
I like their defense now. I feel like their defense has changed since they got Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters is a game changer.
I think he is.
Game changer.
He's just a ball hog. Wherever the ball is, he's going to be there.
He's a ball hog.
Ball hog.
No, I'm joking. Just a quick update. Texans are up 19-3 in London. There's only 5 minutes left. The Texans are going to get this dub. But I still think there's a lot of question marks over there in Houston, man. Deshaun Watson, he's an MVP quarterback, and then he's a average Joe. So
I think there's not much defense. There's not much defense. I think that's the problem with the good quarterbacks in the AFC right now. Except like Tom Brady, but like he's not putting up crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Like all the gunslingers, like I think there's a way to beat these. Like there's a way to beat the Texans. There's a way to beat the Chiefs. Like I think we've seen that, and the Colts know how to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So,
well, JB, let's give these people our predictions for today. You got any last things you'd like to say before we go into our predictions here?
No.
You don't feel no certain way?
No.
All right, man. Let's get this started. At 11 o'clock today, you got Mr. Mitchell Trubisky heading over to Philadelphia with the Die Birds Die. Carson Wentz.
I think Eagles, like this is where they start going on a little streak. They get their first win. First win, like, what am I saying? Like first, you know what I'm saying?
Going on a winning streak.
Yeah, they're gonna go. This is where they turn it around. So they're gonna get things clicking, get a win today, and then they're gonna keep building off of that. So yeah, and Mitch,
Carson Wentz made some comments about not being afraid of Khalil Mack.
I don't think you should be afraid of Khalil Mack.
Why?
Because he can handle him.
Think so?
Yeah.
I just think that you don't want to poke the bear, you know?
No, you don't want to do that. But I mean, you got a good offensive line. I think the thing is, like Carson, this whole second half of the season comes down to Carson Wentz. Like he hasn't, like, 4 out of his last 5 games, he hasn't thrown over 200 yards.
Which is a good thing for the Eagles.
Yeah, so like if he can
run
that,
the damn ball. They need to continue to run the ball.
Well, yeah, but like for their offense to really, take that next step, they get Deshaun Jackson back today, which I don't think was a huge loss, but apparently it was a loss. But if he can start throwing for returning yard, just start being a better quarterback, start putting up better numbers.
Real quick,
and have a decent run
just
game.
Just an update on that. Deshaun Jackson is actually out.
Oh, he's out?
Yeah.
I thought he was starting this game.
Official. He's inactive.
Well, I mean, so he'll probably come back after the bye. They win this game, go on a bye, and then he'll probably come back. Because he was expected to – this might be the game where he returns. But I think for Philly to take that next step, Carson Wentz has to just play a little bit better. Be effective, but play just a little bit more better. And then that'll turn the team around a little bit. Because where he goes, the team goes.
I'll
give him this win today.
I'm gonna give Philly the win again this week. It's hard. I want to say they're gonna lose because I want them to lose, but realistically, I think Carson Wentz has a good game against this team. I think it's gonna be a close game. Butt cheeks are gonna be tight in Philadelphia and in Roswell. But ultimately, towards the end there in the second end of the third and then going into the fourth, I think that's when the Eagles start to pull away. And the only reason I say that is the defense can only be on the field for so long before they start getting picked apart.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen today. The Bears, and the only way for the Bears to win is for Mitchell Trubisky to have a decent game. Not a great game, not a breakout game, just a decent average quarterback, not a first round pick quarterback, not a quarterback that you moved up in the draft for. Just an average quarterback backup, one game, you go in, do your job, and pull you out. That's the only way that the Bears can have a chance today. I mean, if Mitchell Trubisky has a blowout game, then sure, they're probably going to win. But if he has a decent game, the Bears have a chance. Don't get me wrong. The Bears aren't – this isn't a clean game for Philadelphia where they're just going to walk in and stomp all over these guys. But they will if Mitchell Trubisky continues to play the way that he's playing and does not allow the defense to get off the field. But I got Philadelphia winning.
Yeah.
Cool.
Trubisky he just can't throw against anybody. This would be his week where he has a decent – this should be – a decent week for him, but
is that a quarterback?
I don't know. The one thing the Eagles can do is stop the run. They're top 10 in
the Bears moved up for this guy.
Yeah,
to draft him number 1, and you're looking like Russell. What was Russell's first name? Biggest bust ever. Jamarcus Russell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do a little something different. Shit, man.
Yeah, that's just bad management on the Bears, really.
Shitty.
Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes and move up.
I'm gonna save this little primetime game towards the end. We got the Chiefs and the Vikings there at 11 o'clock, but we'll touch on that here in just a bit. We got the Colts heading over to Pittsburgh with a cornerless running back.
Yeah,
Steelers. I liked these Steelers going into this game. And then a couple days ago, I found out that James Conner was questionable, and I thought, damn. I mean,
yeah, it kind of changes things.
Yeah, and he played great last week, and I like Mason Rudolph.
He had his best game last week.
I've said it since week 1. The only way that Pittsburgh moves forward is if they start Mason Rudolph. Unfortunately, Big Ben had to go down with an injury that shut his ear down. But I think if you're a Pittsburgh fan, you feel pretty good about Mason Rudolph right now. I know I do, and I'm not even a Pittsburgh fan. But Mason Rudolph looks stout, man. That's E-Rob's, dude. Same school. So go him, man. Do your thing. Today I hope he slings the rock, does good. I'm rooting for the Steelers today, but I just don't see them edging this one out. Yeah. Not without their star running back. Juju's starting to finally come into play just a bit, but the Colts defense is just too stout, man. Those linebackers are just too fast.
Yeah, I think they got a good pass rush.
It's,
Also,
I got the Colts win this.
yeah, I just think Jacoby Brissett has a good game and outplays Mason Rudolph.
The Colts like to screw us a little bit, though.
Yeah,
they're like
I
the
think it's gonna
Texans.
be-
They
yeah.
bullshit with me
I
and
think
you.
it's gonna still be like a pretty close game.
Yeah.
I don't think
for
it's gonna
sure.
be a blowout. I'll have the Colts like they edge it out. I'll take them.
All right, Jets. Jets.
Jets, Dolphins,
Jets, Dolphins. Yeah. What do you got?
Dolphins.
Getting the dub today?
Yeah, I told you I'm picking them until they win. So I'm picking the Dolphins again.
I'm going with the Dolphins today. Sam Darnold, you're such a little. That was a lot of cuss words.
Mhm.
That was a whole lot of cuss words.
I think it's not all Sam Darnold's fault. Like that team is just so awfully managed and stuff. Like they're just not good.
Why do we got to blame it on the management all the time?
Because the
Players still got to play.
the coaching is
The players still
it's
have to play, bro.
I know, but they're
These
just
are
not. You gotta,
professional
okay,
athletes we're
coaches need to
talking
set
about.
up your players. Like you got to set up your players in like the best position to succeed.
Agreed.
And I don't think they're doing that. And I just think like the locker room's bad. Like
Well,
they're talking about
They done jacked that shit up by trying to trade Le'Veon Bell.
yeah,
Jamal
they're
Adams.
trying to get rid of everybody. They got
Which
rid
I-
of Leonard Williams.
They
got
wanted
rid
to
of
trade
him.
Jamal Adams to Dallas, but they wanted.
Zach Martin.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I said,
I'm
like,
glad
there's
Dallas
no
didn't
way.
pull that through.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way that would ever happen.
Which is a good sign, I think, for the Jet fans, is that they know that they have to completely rebuild at this point, and that they have to get a better offensive line. If they don't get a better offensive line, then they're kind of SOL. And
Yeah,
I'm not saying
Without a good offensive
I'm not
line-
saying speaking out loud when I say that.
yeah. Like without a good offensive line, you can't protect your quarterback. You can't run. Like Le'Veon Bell is literally hasn't done anything this year, really. Like
Oh.
just looks so average, or
Oh.
below average.
And I have him on my fantasy team, and it just hurts.
Yeah, what an awful pickup.
Yeah. Well, he had like the 9th pick, but
I could have told you that.
Le'Veon. I almost think he probably wishes he would have stayed in Pittsburgh. And he said that Pittsburgh was trying to trade for him. I don't know how true that is. I don't see why Pittsburgh would try to trade for him.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably could. I don't know.
Maybe the contract is a lot cheaper than what he wanted from them, so that could have been a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it
I
doesn't
don't know.
make much sense there.
Yeah, we're both going Dolphins or what?
Yep, Dolphins
Yeah,
get
Dolphins get the
this.
first dub.
Get this
I thought
first.
they were gonna get it last week against the Steelers.
Fitz magic, yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Fitz magic. All right, we got Washington heading over to Buffalo.
Oh,
Dwayne Haskins gonna start.
yeah. With Dwayne Haskins just starting, I think he might be the bust this year. I don't know unless he could turn it around, but he just has it every game that he's came in. He just wasn't prepared. You know what I mean? Like
I just don't understand how you're not prepared.
Yeah,
Like,
he just doesn't look.
you gotta
prepared.
know you're gonna start at some point, right?
Like he had last Thursday against the Vikings, like he had his best chance to take the lead or tie the game up. It throws a pick, high ball over the middle. Like it was a pass that he should have completed. Like I was getting a little worried at that point. Like, what? Are we not trying to play this game or what?
Hey, that
Gives it right back to us. So
that was getting fun. For a
yeah,
second.
it was going to be interesting. I was just chilling, and when that happened, when we got stopped, and Dwayne Haskins comes in, has a chance to put some points on the board, turns the ball over. I was like, okay, we're good. Game over.
Yeah. I actually thought for a second that Washington was gonna keep it a good game and put some pressure on them. Fortunately, it turned out. I got Buffalo winning today, man. Dwayne Haskins that's too much defense over there. This is a game that Buffalo needs to have because of the way that the back end of that schedule is looking. So
You
Buffalo,
gotta win this game.
gotta
You
get
gotta
your
win
head out of
this
your
game.
ass and get this dub today. So, all right, man. Next one. I think there's a lot to this game more than just what's going on. Tennessee Titans going over to Carolina. The only reason I say that is if Carolina wins, do you rush Cam Newton back?
I think after what we saw last week of them just getting blown out, like I think they're going to put Cam Newton in. I think it's like I think we're to that point where we've seen enough of Kyle Allen. Like he hasn't been. He had his first start was a 4-touchdown game. Ever since then, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
So you're not going to make a playoff run with him. You got to put in Cam Newton. At least he'll be healthy and try to make a run. But yeah, I don't
with
think they win
Cam
this game.
Newton, how do you feel? How do you feel as if you're a Panthers fan?
I don't think anything changes. I think they're still going to struggle.
Yeah.
Like I think he'll be a good free agent this offseason.
Cam
For
Newton?
for someone to pick up. Yeah. Yeah. They're done with him.
He's gonna be a good free agent.
Yeah, he'll be
No big
someone
deal.
that
It's just Cam
for a
Newton
starting spot next season on a different team.
competing for a. If Cam Newton is a free agent, free agency in the NFL might be like the NBA. There's gonna be a lot of noise around that.
I don't know.
What team wouldn't want Cam Newton? You don't think Miami would be thinking about
Yeah,
him,
of course.
or you don't think Jacksonville would be thinking about him?
Yeah.
What else? I mean, what's another good fit for
Any team without a quarterback that sucks.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
I think Tennessee could look into it.
I just think the Panthers.
Jesus Christ, the Bengals could definitely
The
use him.
Bears.
Oh, damn. Imagine that one, huh? What would you trade Mitchell Trubisky for? A 13th round pick?
Here's what you do. You just you put Trubisky as your backup. Wait for his rookie contract to end, and then he just fades out in the league. Nobody's gonna sign. No one's gonna sign him.
My brother Daniel said Cam should get traded to the Chargers. That'd be a
That
good
could be
move for
possible.
Melvin Gordon.
No, trade. The deadline's over.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Melvin Gordon's gonna be a free agent.
That's valid.
If he doesn't get re-signed.
That's true.
Yeah, I just.
Why would they trade for Melvin Gordon if they got Christian McCaffrey? It's a stupid comment.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But
That would be, I mean, if they signed, I think the Chargers should get rid of Phillip Rivers.
Well, he's old. I think
Try to get something out of him
gotta
while they
prepare
can.
for the future.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man.
You're not gonna get
Who you got winning today on that game? That was your upset.
I'd pick the Titans. Ryan Tannehill.
I like the Titans. I like the
the
Titans.
Titans.
They are on the road, but I like the Titans. Let's move on to this next game. You
You got
got
to make the AFC interesting. So yeah, that's why I picked the Titans.
Cam to the Cowboys would be an update over
A bunch of
Dak.
average teams trying to get into the playoffs at the end of the year.
We're not even going to discuss that at all. That's a stupid comment.
What?
Cam to the Cowboys would be an upgrade over Dak. You're such a Dak hater, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, see you next weekend. See you next weekend, sir. Lions against the Oakland Raiders.
Both teams need to win this game.
Yeah.
This is an important game. It's the Raiders' first home
Yeah,
game in like
yeah.
a month. Oh man, this is a tough game to pick. I think the Lions are gonna win. I'll take the Lions. That defense, for the Raiders' defense to be good, they got to put pressure.
Is my boy Big Play Slay playing today or what?
I don't know.
Because if he's not playing, they're losing.
I don't know. I think the
The
Lions.
Lions are so beat up though right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like the Lions. I like Matthew Stafford.
I just like Matthew Stafford. I think
Yeah.
that's why I'm going to pick them. But I don't know. I think the Raiders could win.
And they're at home.
I might go for the Raiders. Did I change my mind?
I think, yeah. You know what happens when you change your mind.
Well, too bad. We're drinking mostly coffee, and I'm done with it.
You're always changing your mind.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Raiders.
I'm gonna stick with the Lions. I like the Raiders. I like what they're doing right now. David Carr is finally playing a little
Derek
bit.
Carr.
Derek Carr, David Carr's brother, who sucked ass. Who Mitchell Trubisky might be like.
David Carr wasn't bad. He was behind the worst offensive line ever created.
Derek Carr is doing pretty good, and they're running that ball not too shabby. I'm gonna stick with the Lions though, man.
I like Josh Jacobs. He could be. I think he's offensive rookie of the year for sure, and then Nick Bosa's defensive rookie of the year for sure.
For sure.
Book it. Yeah, it's already done. Because I said it.
God damn.
All right.
Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. I got Mr. Russell
This could be an
doing
upset.
Mr. Russell things out there in Seattle in the rain, getting this dub with their second round pick. Big old Mr. Metcalf out there
Yeah.
catching deep balls. I like this. I like the Seahawks, man. Russ, they lost last week, so I see a bounce back.
Yeah, I think they
bounce
win.
back game. Buccaneers aren't very good. It's almost time for Jameis Winston to get out of Tampa Bay. Wouldn't be a bad pickup if Cam Newton went there.
True.
Just saying.
True. Yeah, I'll take Seahawks. And they just got Josh Gordon off waivers.
Oh, I like that move.
Yeah, that's.
Man, the Patriots just let go of everybody. I don't give a shit. Oh, you're
Don't
hurt.
care.
See ya.
I don't care.
See ya.
You've been injured since we've signed you. You've played like 5 games or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He probably did.
He's not contributing.
He probably
He's
did
not
more
helping.
dope than played games.
Yeah, he's just not helping really.
Just kidding, Mr. Gordon. That's a good move though. I like that. Him and
Mhm.
Metcalf, and then he still got Baldwin.
Tyler Lockett. Baldwin, he retired.
It's just goddamn confident.
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
Yes.
Jesus.
You have 3.
Get it together,
solid
man.
receivers.
All right, I got Seattle though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Aaron Rodgers heading over to LA. Lights, camera, action. Aaron Rodgers has another big game. 4 touchdowns, 300 plus, 0 interceptions, win by +10.
I don't know. I think this game's kind of closer than people think. But I guess I'll take the Packers.
Oh, poor Borba.
I know. I hate saying it.
Yeah. You can cuss one time.
No.
I'll beep it.
No, you won't. You don't even know how to edit.
It's all live. All right, good old Mr. Baker Mayfield going over to Denver without Joe Flacco.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Gave my prediction.
Yeah, I think
Got the Browns getting this dub.
win.
Getting this.
Brandon
dub.
Allen for the Broncos starting. He's got no receivers.
My upset for the day. I got Baltimore beating the Patriots, giving them their first loss. Patriots finally getting their first test. I'm not saying the Patriots aren't good, so do not get my words twisted there. The Patriots are definitely good. Tom Brady is obviously great. They just haven't played a great team or a good team at that. And today they finally going to play a team that has a decent defense, has a solid quarterback, has a great running game, decent receivers. And the thing about this game is not about Baltimore. It's about what we're going to see from the Patriots. The type of pressure that is going to be given to Tom Brady. We already know what Tom Brady does, but we also know that when Tom Brady gets pushed out of the pocket, it's not the same Tom Brady. So you're going to see a whole lot of that today. So I got the Ravens winning.
I'm picking the Ravens because I just think that it takes them a while to adjust to Lamar Jackson. I don't think they really have an answer for him. So I think he'll be able to create and make some plays on the run that are. I think he'll make some broken pass plays like look good and stuff like that. So I think he'll have a good game today, and I just don't think they adjust to him right, which causes some problems for their defense for the first time. Makes them look human.
So you got an upset there too?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. Your buddy. Any Patriot fans that would like to come on the show, please let us know. I feel like you guys got to defend yourself every single day. And then y'all win the Super Bowl, and then y'all just talk shit back. And then everybody just kind of shuts up at that point, right? Or they do like this thing. because they've all been alive for all their Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But, you know, Patriot fans didn't out till like 2002 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's when they were all born or reborn.
It's actually true.
Yeah. A lot of them were born, yeah. They're like, no, I wasn't. I loved the Patriots
all my
forever."
life. Yeah, well, you were born in 01. Like, of course. Of course you like the Patriots all
It's
your
not
life.
their fault. It's not their fault, man. It's just that their parents changed their team in 2001. So that's just how it kind of works. All right, buddy. Cowboys Giants Monday Night Football.
Giants, Monday Night Football.
It's in New York.
I'm not watching this.
The Big Apple.
I'm not watching this game.
Yeah, you are. Shut the hell up.
I'm not.
Says every Cowboy header ever. Cowboys play tomorrow. I'm not watching that shit. I don't even watch NFL. Go Eagles. As they have the Cowboys game. They have the Cowboys game on the tablet, their phone, their TV, and the radio.
All right, me personally, I'm not watching this game. Cowboys.
Okay. Dallas is winning this game. Easy money. Easy money.
Yeah, I think that secondary is just
Just
Giants
tip it up.
secondary just isn't very good.
They don't got nothing. Van Der Esch is out. Tom Crawford out for the season.
What? Banner is out for the season?
No, he's just out for the week. Crawford's out for the season.
Oh,
He's on IR now. Don't think Bennett's playing just yet, which is okay.
really?
Yeah.
No, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. We want to see him next week.
Yeah, that's not
Against
a big deal either.
The Minnesota Vikings.
That's not a big deal either.
You want to know what the good thing about the next week's game, real quick, is it's a primetime game. Sunday Night Football. Dallas has
You're jumping the gun.
Dallas has a winning record.
Do they?
They will still. We're gonna see the Vikings, Vikings and Cowboys next week. I'm gonna like that. All right, man. Speaking of the Vikings, let's jump right to it, JB.
All right. Vikings over at Arrowhead. I take the Vikings this one. I think they run the ball good. I think Kirk Cousins.
Hold on.
What?
Rewind. Have a little more confidence, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't know.
Did you not just drink coffee?
I didn't feel anything. I'm still groggy. I'm still waking up.
Someone come get this man.
Look,
You sound like Vincent Oaxaca about his 49ers. Yeah, we're pretty good.
we're not gonna win the Super Bowl, but
who's gonna win today? You know, the Vikings running game is looking pretty. God damn it, Borba, let us know.
look,
Kansas City is getting this dub today. You want to know why?
why?
You want to know why?
Why?
Because Dalvin Cook ain't doing shit today.
All right. Well, the
Ain't
Chiefs
doing
deep-
shit.
The Chiefs.
Kirk Cousins is throwing 2 picks, Borba.
Oh my god.
2 picks. It's a primetime game, and
It's not primetime.
It's a primetime 11 o'clock game. It's the game that's on TV everywhere but in their own cities. Do I make you nervous because I'm making it a primetime game, even though it's not a primetime
It's
game?
not a primetime
The
game.
Chiefs
It's
have a
11
winning
o'clock.
record.
Yeah. Well, as a Viking, Kirk Cousins 3-8 against winning teams. And he's about to be 4-8. And the next week he'll be 5-8. And then who do we have after that?
Why
Broncos. That's a
are
bad-
the Vikings winning? Are the Vikings winning today?
Yes, Vikings are winning today.
Are they winning today?
Yes, they're winning today. Winning today. Everybody has huge stats. Diggs over 100 yards again, probably.
Over 100 yards.
Yeah. Dalvin Cook goes off. I think our defense gets a couple turnovers also. For sure.
For
sure.
sure.
For sure.
This is going to be a very close game. Very, very close game.
I think we're going to show how not close of a game it is. Unlike last week when the Packers struggled against the Chiefs.
On I think we're going to show how not close of a game this is. JV, man, what is going to be the most impactful thing on this game? what's going to stand out? Is it going to be Dalvin Cook again?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that stand out. Like
One of the things
he's
they're
an
just
MVP.
going to they're just going to completely blow this game apart. Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I'm getting. That's the impression I'm getting.
I wouldn't
man.
call it
That's
a blowout. Maybe by like.
Why
definitely more
shouldn't
than-
this be a blowout when the Chiefs defense is mediocre?
Just
And
because of the weapon.
they don't
Like,
have
you got-
Patrick
okay,
Mahomes.
Andy Reid's a good play
They
caller.
don't have a running back.
Matt Moore's not a scrub. They got weapons everywhere. They're just going to be creative.
Why
That's the thing.
Why does it sound like you're playing one of the best teams in the NFL when you're absolutely not playing one of the best teams in the NFL? Like you sound more shitted about it than what I feel like you should be.
Look, I think we win by like 13 points.
I don't hear it in the voice, man.
I think we win by 10 or 13 points. I think we just dominate, really.
It's just one of these games where you
The only thing
don't
is,
want to waste
I
too
think
much time talking about because
Well, no,
be a
because
blowout. Is that
I
how
think
you feel?
I think the reason I'm not going for a blowout is because I feel like it's going to take us a while to adjust to what they're calling. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
Andy Reid's a good play caller, so I think they're going to be really creative, and it's going to take our defense a second, to get settled in, to realize, to make the stops that we need to make, and then once we start getting some stops. Getting some turnover, not turnovers yet, but once we start getting some stops, our offense will put up some points, and then the turnovers are going to happen.
Packers beating the Chiefs last.
Get through, literally. It's literally a trap game. The week before, who did we play the week before?
I really don't watch Viking games. I typically watch Cowboy games.
Let me see.
Just kidding.
We played the Redskins.
Such a hater.
Okay, look, we played the Redskins. Look,
Mhm. Yeah, you are on a little
okay,
wing
look,
streak.
we had the Lions, which was a division game.
Izau, welcome,
Yeah.
my friend.
We had the Lions before that, and then we had the Eagles before that. Yeah, so we had Eagles, Lions. Eagles, of course, we're gonna go all out against the Eagles. Lions is a division game, which is always kind of hard. And then you got the Redskins, and then after that, we have the Chiefs today, and then we get Cowboys. So literally, last week was literally a trap game.
Can someone
Every team in the NFL that has a tough schedule, that's winning, that's focused, like they're gonna look over that game against the Redskins. Like we literally just have to go into that game, do what needs to be done, get out of there with a win. That's all we did. That's what we did.
Can someone?
We don't have to put up big numbers. It's just a game. We have 3 days to prepare against a team that's obviously worse. You just got to beat them. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's that simple, really. You just got to do what you got to do to beat them.
Yeah.
3 days to prepare. Yeah.
Real quick before I respond to that, I just want to give a little shout out to Easy. He's always watching us on YouTube, and then he slowly jumps over to Facebook to check us out. Yo, Easy, we got Baltimore winning today, man. Lamar Jackson better not disappoint, man.
Yeah.
We got him getting that dub today. That's our upset if you missed it. But I got this question for you real quick on that Vikings. So we kind of talk a lot of shit about teams that haven't really played anybody. So you guys are on a winning streak, yeah?
Yeah, we haven't really played no one great, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah. We beat the Eagles, who had a winning record at the time. Lions were doing good. They got screwed against the Packers because literally every Packers home game is decided by the refs. I just don't know why. I don't know why every Packers home game at Lambeau is decided by the refs. It's
It has
insane.
been that way.
It's insane.
It has been. They have dodged.
That's
a
like the
couple
only
bullets.
game in the NFL where they've taken away a touchdown from reviewing a touchdown from the Vikings after we scored. They reviewed like offensive pass interference and took our touchdown away. That's like the only reversal all year. Whoa. Go figure, it's at Lambeau. Oh man. If that's in Minnesota, they don't even look at it twice, and that's a touchdown. Like, we win the game. But whatever. I'm over it.
Oh,
That's how we get them in Minnesota next time.
that's. I like it, man. I
We're
like
just never
it.
gonna lose in Lambeau.
I like it. I got
That's
Minnesota.
unbelievable.
I got Minnesota pulling this game off today. I got them pulling it off, but I will not be surprised if Kansas City wins this game. And I almost want them to win to stir up some juice about Kirk Cousins here at the bar next weekend, going over to Dallas.
Hopefully we're in Dallas. Hopefully I'm in Dallas so we can have a podcast in Dallas.
Yeah, we shall see. So Earl's response to your comments on the Packers is 7-1. I'm not sure what that means.
That's it. When you guys should be like 5-3.
He said 7-1. I feel like after 7-1, you can't. I mean, whether the refs will help or not. I mean, 7-1.
7-1. The Green Bay Refs.
Sponsored by the Patriots. All right, man. That's it for us. This is Speaking Out Loud with today, Mr. Renee and the partner, John Borba.
Sir.
Have fun this weekend, man. Y'all be blessed. I appreciate y'all for joining us. Do not forget to hit the sign up button where it'll take you to our YouTube channel and you can like and subscribe. Also hit the notifications button, the bell, so that way you get the notifications as to when we do come live every day, Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Like it, share it, enjoy it, and join us next week with the drink of the day and also hopefully a live cast from Dallas Stadium if John can get to go. And Earl Robb.
Somebody ride with me up there to Dallas.
Earl Robb will be on the show next week. And that's it, man.
That's it.
Appreciate the love. Y'all have a good weekend. May the Lord bless you all. And none of them end.
Oh my God, because you're pressing buttons.